Hello, welcome back to my session of Ask Dr. Chitra for this lifestyle medicine and lifestyle intervention. Today we're going to talk part 2 of can citrus fruits help in the fight against coronavirus or any other virus in that case. So if you haven't watched my part 1, the prevention, how to boost your immunity against this dreadful virus which is scaring everybody, please go visit and subscribe my channel and watch the video on how you can boost your immunity against this virus. My name is Dr. Chitrafelts. I'm a Diplomat of American College of Lifestyle Medicine and International Board of Lifestyle Medicine. My purpose in doing this YouTube clips and the video is to bring an awareness about the wonderful world of lifestyle interventions and lifestyle medicine. Not only live long, but live strong and live holistically and healthy. So today my purpose is to talk about how we can use citrus fruits to fight against infection viruses, especially coronaviruses. However, I want to do a disclaimer right now because there is no study published with a direct correlation of coronavirus and citrus fruits. There is no study yet. There is also, I am not talking about for CDC or for American College of Lifestyle Medicine that citrus fruits are good for coronaviruses. So I wanted to make this very clear. Also, I'm not endorsing any supplements or any products which out there selling about various citrus products. I am not endorsing any of them. My purpose here today is what are the different fruits and vegetables you can eat to boost your immunity, because when in the absence of vaccines or medication, it's always wise to improve our immunity, to boost our immunity, because it's the old saying says prevention is better than cure. It's always good to prevent ourselves, because it's not only for coronavirus, it's also for any viruses. It could be flu virus or it could be any viruses which we were fighting constantly. So how to prevent against it? So that is my purpose of this clip today. So please stay with me because you have to watch all the way through to learn about all the health benefits. There are many benefits about citrus fruits and how they prevent viral infections. One such role is specifically how they prevent against viral infection. Why I wanted to bring the citrus fruits here is when we talk about lifestyle intervention, we talk about plant-based diet, whole food diet, whole grains and fruits and vegetables. It has to be that you have to have 5 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables every day in your life. So why not we focus on citrus fruits today? Okay, that is the purpose. I wanted to bring it to your attention. So regardless of all those different medias and different search, and you just search Google and you see thousands of articles about how to prevent, but I wanted to remind you something. Please follow what the CDC recommendation, what the other healthcare providers give you the recommendation about how to prevent yourself from this infection. Wash your hands, make sure that you always protect, and if you are vulnerable and you're very high risk for diseases, stay home and don't expose yourself to crowded areas. So please follow all those strategies we've been reading about it. The news media and CDC and all the other people are telling you what to follow. Please follow it. In addition to that, I'm going to talk about some of the important factors you can glean from taking citrus fruits. Okay, why the importance of citrus fruits? How many of you heard about oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is the free radicals in our body, where our body is constantly exposed to oxidative stress. One example is exposure to chemicals, and exposure to obesity is another oxidative stress, which are directly related to cause chronic diseases. How? Because when someone is obese, or when they are exposed to medication and those kind of chemicals and all kind of environmental exposure, it increases the oxidative stress. What happens? Oxidative stress leads to inflammation, which eventually results in cell decay, cell aging, and cell death. That's what oxidative stress does. Okay, so one study shows that the research shows that the people who are obese, their oxidative stress level is very high, that leads to self-inflammation, and cell inflammation leads to diseases like heart diseases and diabetes and all kinds of chronic diseases. So keep that in mind, because that would help you to follow my lecture today. So how does the citrus fruits help you? Because citrus fruits are rich in antioxidants. What are they? Antioxidants, actually, you have oxidative stress here, which causes by so many factors, by what you put in your body, how you're exposed to chemicals, and which affects your cells, which causes cell aging. And it's like things in the refrigerator. If you leave it for a few months, what happened? They eventually decay and die. What happened? There is an oxidation going on in that food product, and eventually those food die, the fruits or vegetable, whatever, it dies and you throw away. Same thing happens in our body. So when you are exposed to oxidative stress, that creates inflammation in our cells, which results in chronic diseases. On the other hand, antioxidants, which are antidote for oxidative stress, antioxidants fight against oxidative stress, and they hunt for, they also called a scavenger of oxidative stress. Okay, they hunt for oxidative stress radicals in your body and they destroy them. So the more antioxidant increase in your body, it prevents the inflammation and cell decay, and which prevents you from chronic diseases. And what is the interesting part about it is, this antioxidants are not only prevents the cell decay because of the obesity and other factors, it also fight against some of the diseases like viruses, bacteria. Okay, now we are talking, the corona is nothing but a virus. Last session we talked about the difference between viral infection and bacterial infection. So this antioxidant, keep that in mind. Antioxidants, when you have a high level of antioxidants in your body, they fight against viruses and bacteria. So that is what I'm talking about today, how to build this immunity, your natural immunity, by improving your antioxidant. So how can you improve your antioxidant? Okay, now you are with me. Some of the fruits and vegetables are very, very, very rich in antioxidants, especially one particular fruit. This is not my theory. There's so many research prove that antioxidants are found in very rich in citrus fruits, especially oranges, limes, lemons, grapefruits, mandarin oranges. These are all the fruits you wanted to focus at this time. Again, I am telling you, I'm not endorsing any particular supplements. You don't have to get this antioxidant from a supplement. Why do you want to spend so much money taking supplements when you can naturally glean these antioxidants from eating fruits and eating vegetables? Especially focus on these fruits, oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, mandarin oranges. These fruits are very, very, very rich in antioxidants. Even there was one study showed that people who take this citrus fruits every day, one orange a day, their blood pressure went down, their high level of lipid, the bad cholesterol went down. So this is good, something like a medication. You can take this every day. However, be careful if you have some medication, if you are on a certain kind of blood thinner, they are contradict to grapefruits and other things. So you always consult with your healthcare provider. So anyway, there is a largest level of almost 6,000 antioxidants. They also known as plant chemicals in fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables have a largest groups of plant chemicals, antioxidants. Particularly, we are talking about one plant chemical or antioxidant, which is flavonoids. Flavonoids, what are they? Flavonoids are found very, very, very high concentration in the citrus fruits. So also, anytime you see a fruit or a vegetable which is colored, colored fruit like a cabbage or a red pepper, those colored fruits and vegetables are very rich in carotenoids or plant chemicals. I'm talking about those 6,000 plant chemicals. They are the reason for the colored fruits and vegetables. So the more you eat those colored fruits and vegetables, the more level of antioxidants you're going to improve in your body. So what is the difference between flavonoids and flavonones? There is in the flavonoid group, there is a particular antioxidant known as flavonone. This flavonone is very, very, very abundant in citrus fruits like lemons and oranges and mandarins and grapefruits. They are directly associated with reducing this oxidative stress, the stress oxidative product, the free products floating in your body, which causes cell damage. Okay, so how does also these same flavonoids or flavonones also attacks viruses and bacteria. So they reduce stroke, they maintain blood pressure, they also support heart health. So you can just generally add this in your food. Okay, so there is a study which shows that people who have zero flavonoid diet, in other words, they have a high fat diet, but they no fruits and vegetables, showed that they have an 80% risk of having a high level of antioxidant, and 57% of liver damage, 80% of cell damage. So that kind of gives you a background of how important these antioxidants are. So here today my purpose is to talk about how this flavonoids helps you to fight against this virus. There are so many studies shows that how these flavonoids, they actually decrease the stress oxidants. Okay, they also prevent the cell damage. They work on the DNA structure of the virus and bacteria and destroys them. There is one study also shows that this flavonoids or flavonones, which is the antioxidant found in the citrus fruits, disrupts the metabolism of the virus. What does that mean? Why that is important? When the virus or a bacteria, their metabolism, they need, just like us, they need food to grow. Okay, when their metabolism is affected, they can grow, they can multiply. There is another study showed that people who took the high level of flavonoids disrupt the enzymes levels of bacteria and viruses. So what does that do? When there is no enzyme for bacteria and virus, they can't survive, they die, they don't thrive. And there is another study which is very interesting, because all those viruses and bacteria, they multiply. How do they multiply? Because the DNA split and they multiply. Okay, so there is one study which showed that, one research which showed that the high level of flavonoid disrupt this DNA structures of viruses and bacteria, so that these viruses and bacteria cannot multiply. Does it make sense now? Also, there is another study which was very fascinating. I was reading, I wanted to simplify it. These flavonoids, high level of antioxidant from this flavonoid citrus fruits, work in a DNA molecules of bacteria and viruses, and they specifically work in a nucleic acid, which is the center of a DNA of any microorganism, any bacteria, any virus, and destroys them. So once this organism is destroyed, they can multiply, they can spread. See how fascinating it is? They have done a multiple study with polio virus, HIV virus, herpes virus, respiratory virus, which is very common for flu. There are multiple study done on multiple viruses. There is no study done as of yet. Maybe there are study going on now directly against coronavirus, but there is no published research yet. But my theory here is, if this flavonoids, this antioxidants, which is very high in citrus fruits, can work on all these viruses and improve your immunity, improve your boost. So if you are a person who would normally put a lot of fruits and vegetables, you increase your fruits and vegetables in your daily diet, your immunity is going to improve. Okay, you're automatically going to have a protective shield around you. You're going to have this immunity. So when your neighbors or your friend or somebody else having that all these infections and diseases, you're going to be protected against it, because in nature you're having a high level of flavonoids, high level of antioxidant. When you have a high level of antioxidant, your cells are healthy. And your cells are not only healthy, they are protecting against it. As soon as a virus enters your body, these flavonoids will go and attack those viruses, and they destroy the DNA, so those viruses cannot multiply. Again, I wanted to tell here, there is no direct study between coronavirus and flavonoids, so don't go crazy. However, there are so many studies that these flavonoids truly help to protect your immune system. So what we need to do is, so many studies show that what we put in, how we are exposed to the environment, is the cause for our immune system. Your immune system can go down if you are exposed to a lot of chemicals. But if you improve your immune system by naturally taking fruits and vegetables and eating healthy, your immune system is going to be better. Okay, so my conclusion today is, there are still numerous studies are going on. CDC and NIH and all the other World Health Organizations, they are working diligently, working very hard to find a cure and find a vaccine for this dreadful disease which is spreading all across the world. However, However, you can prevent yourself by eating healthy and taking a lot of fruits, especially focus in this season, focus on citrus fruits. Okay, lemons and limes and oranges and mandarins, and eat a lot of these fruits so that you will stay healthy, stay strong. And please comment to this YouTube clip, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So stay tuned, and we'll be talking more about it. Stay healthy.